What's going on, love at first bite? If you're here, I'm trying to quiet down a little, and I don't have my phone in hand because I don't want it to get too wet, but I'm checking a chat eventually. A bone of something that was eaten out here. Wow. It's about 45 degrees, 45 American degrees out and rainy. But man, I love the way this stands out. I'm gonna hold here for just a second. Hope you all enjoy it. These are the kind of pieces I'm gonna come back out and snag. In fact, I think one spot we're gonna go is a couple 100 yards up ahead and see how that wood's looking that I had out. Ooh, nice. Oh man, am I gonna come harvest this? Oh wow, even more over there. I don't know how well that comes up. I'm not going there right now. I need to get back out here and grab some of this wood. And once again, thank you to the beavers several years ago who were doing this. Trying to give you guys a nice view here for a little bit. I'm gonna find a spot in a moment where I'm a little bit out of the rain to check comments. But if anybody is there, I hope you're doing well. I don't know what you think of the weather, but I'm a snow and winter person myself. So weather like this, I don't mind either. This is beautiful to me, but if this is not weather you enjoy, then I hope you enjoy watching it while I take the brunt of it. Oh, looks like, no. I have my safety glasses on and it makes it look brighter, and I thought the sun was coming out for a moment. In fact, I wonder, let me see. That doesn't look that good. Ah, well. Sorry if that was loud in your ears. I apologize. Oh. This little spot's where I'm going to be spending quite a few hours come spring. Well, I guess it is spring, but as it warms up, because as you may see, a lot of that wood on those horizontally laying trees that have been felled by the beavers aforementioned is starting to literally fall off. I mean, goodness gracious. These pieces here look, I mean, they're just, the only thing holding them on is the fact that they're kind of pinned up in here. So I'm gonna come grab those very soon. I want to find a spot out of the rain, check my phone in case some sucker got lost and ended up in my live stream and now they're forced to listen to me. Whenever I'm out, if I see kind of more human-made wood like this, I always check if there's nails on it. Then if there are, I take them right to the garbage. I don't want to be stepping on that out here. Ouch. Oh, okay, well, we've got people chatting. Good. You're already moss shaming me in the chat, Simon. I'm gonna have to ban you from chat. And sorry to hear about your knee, and that stinks. I hope that gets taken care of soon. Sorry, I'm just kind of catching up in the chat, but unfortunately my phone won't let me scroll the chat up, so I think it's just Simon and Love at First Bite, whose name I think was said up above, but I cannot see. And I'm not really looking for anything. I've been inside for too long. I didn't really get to go outside yesterday because I had that live stream planned with Wally at Supreme Gecko. So I want to get out, and I make any excuse that I can to get out of my home and get out into this. Even if it's slogging through mud and rain like this. Oh man, I gotta put some of this wood up. I gotta come get garbage here, as you can see, obviously. How so close that? Oh, nothing. Oh, and if I didn't, I think I kind of realize what you were asking now about love at first bite, in that when I come out and I see the wood pieces like this that are naturally falling off, I pick them up and I set them out like this. In fact, I'll just walk over to where I've been working a little more. I was live streaming out when I was gathering wood and setting it up, but I'll leave it out as you can see it. And on days when it's drier, I'll come out and collect different pieces. I do this so if there's any wildlife like slugs, spiders, isopods, it gives them a chance to kind of gravitate down, get out of there and all that. So I'm not taking a bunch of stuff in and they got time to get out. And then I say I just come and collect it at my leisure whenever I want, whenever I have time. So on a lot of my walks, if you ever happen to be looking, you'll see kind of random pieces stuck up like that, and on the back there, pieces like this that I set out, just like I say, to dry out, be in the sun, get some natural sterilization going so that I have to do less in my home with it. I hope that is kind of addressed what you were asking about, because I think that's what you meant when you thought I was looking for something specific. Sorry about that. My mind's about 2 minutes or 5 behind. Slogging along, slogging along. It's the slogging song. I really want to put my waders on and come back out, but I don't want to go back in. I thought the water would be higher with the rain, but it's not. I could be out there walking in this right now. Well, welcome Sharon. I may forget the name because I am awful with names, and I apologize in advance, but I'll try to retain that. So please don't take it personal if I ask again. I openly talk about how I am not that smart. Oh, deer tracks. I don't know how well they'll come out in the GoPro. I think over here, you can see actually the path. So here, here, here. Sorry, I think I was moving the camera. So some deer was taken off that way. This is my Dothraki, as I call them, but my Trachelopus rathke hangout. This is where I always more or less find them. They, like I say, they seem to like the wood very saturated like this. Well, that's almost always where I find them, on the bottom side of a saturated wood in the lower lying areas as opposed to the higher parts like over there. They seem to enjoy the runoff. Nah, I'm not gonna mess with it. I debated flipping it to see, but I don't like doing that if I'm not harvesting. A fine assortment of garbage out here on the floor. This is in fact another one of the areas I want to come, and I'm waiting a little bit longer because you may see this wood here does not have, it hasn't been sitting that long. It doesn't have the nice green algae and lichen gold that I like. So I'd let them sit a little bit longer, like these pieces. Let's see, yeah, those don't look much better. But there's a lot of wood here that I can take eventually. If this one's starting to green up nicely over here. Again, I know the GoPro doesn't zoom in very well, but I apologize for that. You can hear my woodpeckers with their little trill. I'm very easy to forget that I'm here sometimes. The story of my life. There's that woodpecker. Here's some nice pieces. Come grab those eventually, but I will let them sit out and get a little bit greener. Oh wow. Let me see if I can. I do not have my chat, so I'm going to hang out here for about 30 seconds or so for you guys to check out. That's about the size of my thumbnail, or a little bit smaller. Its overall body, including the legs. I'm glad I was looking because I was just about to step there. Let me see. Just for a little bit of context. Alright, let's check that chat again. If I can find my phone. There it is. I don't have anything to put that spider in right now. Like I say, I was just planning on a walk. If I'm not mistaken, those are, well, not a particularly dark, but I've seen them described as dark fishing spiders or just fishing spiders. And it's one of those things where I've been walking out here for years and didn't, sorry, I thought I heard something. Didn't notice how many there were until I started looking down. So my youngest one especially, this wood right here where you see it's kind of eaten up and jumped on, my daughters love to come out here and do the jumping on this like a little trampoline. That's the downy woodpecker. Stops. And that's an idiot in a loud car. But Sharon, with you being an isopod nerd, again, it's only about 45 American degrees out, and I try to have it around 60 or higher when I'm actually collecting isopods. But I was just actually out with Simon, what, a few weeks ago now? I lose track of time. Collecting and looking at Phyllogium muscorums. In fact, I have, what now, 3 wild caught species. I have my spinnicornes, my Trachelopus rathke, and now my Phyllogium muscorum. And I want to get Armadillidium vulgare, which are native to Michigan, but they seem to be around more urban places because I remember them growing up where I was when I lived in the middle of Detroit. But since I've been out here and all of this, I haven't seen not one single Armadillidium vulgare. So, in fact, this is some of the wood I've been collecting my muscorum off of. They seem to like these pieces along with the other piece over here. There's that woodpecker. Let me find a spot. Check my chat. I see footprints out here and I don't think they're mine. Someone's out here stomping around in my playground and I don't like it. I'm gonna have to start peeing on trees. Let's see if I can get out of the rain here a little bit. Oh, it's Doo-Doo Head Ninja Kitty, who's talking crap mercilessly because I can't see the chat and doesn't think I'll look back and find out about it. I guess that's how they do things in California, huh, Ninja? Oh man, I can't believe you. I can't believe it. I want to focus here. There's robins on both sides, and this is in the morning what I hear outside of my window, because the robins are these first ones with this trill call. I'm not sure how well the bird audio is coming up. I apologize if not well, and I'm just standing here like an idiot. Woodpecker's poking its head out at me. Oh man. One of the things I'm going to try to invest in when I get my disability money on the 1st is some kind of woodpecker food. I saw they have, I don't know if it's called sweat, whatever, but things for them. I'm gonna try that. I don't have the money yet though. I don't know how well you can see, Simon and Sharon, as a matter of fact. There were 2 European starlings. I have to contend with Canadian geese and European starlings. I don't know why you people just can't keep your birds in your own country. We have to build a wall between us and Canada, and obviously we have to build a wall between us and Europe too, because you guys keep sending your birds. Oh man. Mallards over there. I've been waiting to go down to the creek, but I was waiting for those mallards to pass. I tried to avoid disturbing them as often as I can. Yeah, they're trucking along. I gotta check what time it is in a minute. Go get the kiddos in a little bit. And then Friday fun day will commence. Sorry about that doo-doo head. And I didn't check what time it was. 13:20. Hey bird, I see your cardinal friend back there too. That's a red-winged blackbird. Here comes down, seeing old days gone. Baby, look, baby, what I say. Here comes down. I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. We're gonna go get into the thick of things. Up ahead is where I generally don't go because it's a lot thicker. There's less paths and a lot more thorns, but I'm not going all the way. I just want to go see the graffiti wall. Hear those crows? Do you guys smell that? I'm sure you all do, because I smell a skunk. So I want to be a little mindful. Smells like it's over there. So let's keep going. Yeah, it's over there somewhere because I don't smell it anymore. Actually, let's go check out that graffiti wall first. I want to go back there in a minute. Ugh. Whoa, that was a slip. And that is a neat looking mushroom. I think that's a mushroom. Holy cow. I gotta get this. That is wicked and rad. This is some kind of fungus or lichen. I'm gonna get all up in the mix to see this. Look at that. That is neat. Wait here another 10 seconds before I move on my way, because it also smells like deer have been peeing here. Not the nicest smell. Maybe this is a deer piss lichen or something, I don't know. This wood looks like I want to take it too. Look at that, falling right off of this tree. Oh man. I'm gonna get to the graffiti wall and then check my chat. Whoa, there goes homie. Can you see him? Oh, sorry homie. I hate spooking you guy. Hope you could see. Yeah, this has been a nice little eventful foray I've taken right here. I think I could find Armadillidium vulgare here. Holy cow. I need to come start flipping rocks and stuff, because this to me seems like more of a prime spot to find them. Wow. Yeah, okay, anyway. I'm gonna do that graffiti wall. And I'll see if I can go mess around with that skunk. So we're having a lawsuit now, like Crowder and Candace. Man, this is weird. What's up there, Robin? I'm wondering if I should come back and collect that mushroom, fungus, lichen thing. Anyway, they're gonna start heading back. The good news is it's starting to rain more. Rock around. This may be where I come and pick up garbage next. This place is a freaking disaster. It almost makes me mad. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yep, there's that smell. Let's go see if we can stumble upon a skunk. This is not a good idea. If any of you guys, mallards over there. If any of you guys see a skunk, let me know so I can check my phone, comment, and then I'll get out of the way. So it's got to be somewhere behind me already. I'm not going back. I'm not going to poke that bear or poke that skunk. Yeah, there's no more smell. Oh well. I can pull out my phone right here, probably really quick. You know what's funny, Ninja? I used to be very connected, not very, but I was a mod on ABL, and there was a big falling out because I think you'll probably know who Tree of Logic is, and he was essentially simping for Tree of Logic in the chat. And what happened was, when as a mod, I'm sure you'll get this. So if the rule is nobody can call anybody a doo-doo head, for example, no one should be allowed to call anyone a doo-doo head, but Tree of Logic would come in and then start calling people doo-doo head. And I would ban her or mute her, and ABL would be like, you can't do that. And I'm like, but if anyone else did that, you would say it's okay. So I don't understand why. And this basically at the time, her channel was bigger than his and he wanted those numbers. And about the third time I banned her, he just kind of kicked me out of the mod group. Because I'm that principled person. I'd rather get banned for doing that. You know, it was just a funny thing. And I haven't watched ABL since. Can you guys hear the cardinal? Again, I don't know how well or bad the bird audio comes up in this. And every time I talk about highlighting it, they shut up. That's it. No, the doo-doo head was an example. Like, it was just one of those where, again, if the rule is don't cuss at someone, or, you know, don't insult someone, don't make a racial remark, you know, anything like that. Whatever the rule was, I would enforce it with every other person, but she would do it to try to skirt the line for specifically that reason. I'm all about consistency, baby. I don't know if that question got answered in the chat or not, because I haven't checked it in a moment, but ABL is Anthony Brian Logan, a fairly spot on conservative leaning YouTuber in America. Oh man. Trying to wipe that down a little more frequently. Thanks for that, Ninja. You doo-doo head. In the next coming weeks, Simon, if you're still there, I think you are, I'm going to be experimenting with some wind muffler things that I've been looking just up how to kind of, I guess, I'm going to see if I can do it with what I have around the house before I go out and buy, because I think I can do it. So I'm going to be trying that soon. I don't know how good or bad the wind has been sounding. It doesn't seem too windy to me, but I'm not a GoPro's microphones. As I'm saying that, it's probably all windy right now. Offense can never be, what is that? Can never be given, only taken. Oh, stretch my back. It can't rain all the time. I'm going to be wrapping it up here in 10 minutes. Take my slow roll back to my chair, see what's going on over there, and I got to wrap it up to go get the goon squad here in a little bit. Put on some dry clothes. Next time, well, one of the next times, because there's so many next times I already have planned, but I want to take us through here. It's just a bird. But going through this place up right ahead of me, a branch almost just took my head off. Hat, not head. Obviously I need to come pick up garbage here too. Come on, people. You're like ruining the moment for me. But I'm gonna come walk through here. This place is very interesting. I've walked through this place and seen deer, rabbits, turtles, frogs, ducks, and, well, mallards and mallardlings, since technically they're not ducks. The beavers and muskrats hang out in the back here, and plenty of birds. I think I've seen a couple toads, and then the turtles will hang out in there too, in the little inlet part. So I go this way, but this is another area where there's just, it's so dense and thick. And when it actually, now that I'm thinking about it, all this grass that you see, I want you, if any of you are here, again, I can't see right now exactly who's in the chat, but remember this moment, because when we come out here in a few weeks, this grass that you see is going to be about my chest height, my neck height, and it's like walking through a savanna, like prairie combination. It's really wild. Yeah, so we're gonna do that someday. See what we stumble upon in there. Maybe I'll make a trash day out of it too. God, man, freaking idiots. Unbelievable. And I'm not even a freaking hippie or anything. I just want people to clean up their freaking garbage. Turkeys in here too. I've seen a couple turkeys when I was in here. Well, I may have seen the same turkey on several occasions. I haven't seen more than one turkey here at one time. I have something in my eye, but not my eyeball. Let's see what that is. Ow. There we go. If you're still here, Ninja, take care. I don't know if you left. I see that you were going shopping. I'm going to be wrapping it up here. Again, I have, in fact, I guess I could check. Let's see. There's allegedly 4 people here. So I hope everything is going well with all 4 of you. If any of you are for some reason watching this in the future, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to wrap it up, go dry off, get the kids. Thanks for hanging out. I always say, you guys could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me for some reason. So thank you. And now I'm at that moment where I don't want to go inside, and I'm just going to kind of linger here for a moment or 3. Mother Nature playing a cruel joke on